9-men Rangers crumble at Easter Road. I thought we were going to survive, brother. But we didn't. I was working absolutely pissed, to be honest, working in the rain. But yeah, this wasn't good. I thought we played pretty horrendous, if we're being perfectly honest. I think if we walked out Easter Road with a 2-1 win, especially being down to 9 men, is an absolutely insane feat. But I watched like parts of it because I was working. I watched it mostly on my phone. Missed some parts of the game, but in terms of all the big moments, the goals, the sending offs, the like half missed chances, which there was not really many between, because I mean the first 2 goals came with the first 2 shots on target in this game, but it's 2 points dropped. I spoke about this in the preview, right? We need to win here. We do, because now if we go beat Ross County, Celtic are probably going to win both games for the Old Firm. If they beat us, I mean 5 points. 5 points, a massive fucking gap at this stage. We play shite. You get shite. And that's the bottom line. But the first half, I mean, it's a pretty dead first half. In terms of the highlights, I mean, it was fucking horrendous. Like, in terms of like highlights in that first half, watching it, there was hee-haw. Honestly, I remember a cross get whipped in. Kolak header, no, Matondu whips it into Kolak, and Kolak like just completely fires over. I mean, and I remember Matondu giving away a foul in the penalty, but there was just nothing. That first half was shite. I mean, the most intriguing thing about that first half before the penalty was literally 2 Hibs players getting subbed off and like Doige and shit coming on. I mean, really, like that was it. That was it. Then we get the penalty incident. Ball back to Davy Marshall. Bashuri holds Kolak. To be fair, we did have a penalty incident before that where Tav's like grabbing on the Bashuri and then the guy behind Tav's like jumping on Tav to win the header. I mean, it could have been given the Tav one, but I don't think it's a penalty. And then the Kolak one, again, I don't think it's a penalty. Like we seen midweek there against PSV, literally the same thing happened and it didn't get given. You know, so like why is it given here and why is it not given there? And if this is given, then why is the Tav one not given? You know, not really 100% sure on all of this. But anyway, we get the penalty. Tav steps up. Tav does what Tav does, which is score a penalty, makes it 1-0, and then Tav does what Tav does again in the second half and be a wee bit pissed defensively because Johan gets a brilliant ball played to him. Tav's just caught here wrong side, plays it into Boyle, and I honestly feel like the position here for McLaughlin is absolute shite, to be perfectly honest. I don't know what he's doing. I felt like the position here was atrocious. I mean, maybe I'm being too harsh on him, but it's so obvious that this ball's going to come in this way, and the angle that Johan is, it's not like if you come off your line, he's going to be able to put that in the back of the net. And even if you do come off your line, man, you're going to be able to get the job done. But not long after this, brilliant ball from Barisic. I guess Pish's Barisic is defensively. I mean, his crosses are pretty good, really good. Puts it on I mean, I thought it was Kolak who scored this. I remember putting it on my phone, and it was like they're celebrating a big guy with a header. I was like, that'd be Kolak. But no, it was Tom Lawrence with a bullet header to make it 2-1. And then not long after this, John Lundstrom makes a tactical foul, right? Now, in my opinion, it's not an attempt to win the ball, but it also, it looks like an attempt to win the ball. Of course, it's a tactical foul, right? But it's not like he's grabbed the player with both hands and dragged him to the ground. In my opinion, that almost should be a red because it's like you're totally not going for the ball here. It's an outstretched leg trying to win the ball, but in reality, he's actually tackling him. So I think for that reason, this should be a yellow. The ref gives a red. Even Lee Johnston, the Hibernian manager, turns around and says that this should be a yellow. That basically tells me all I need to know about that incident. I keep saying incident. So yeah, he's sent off, and at that point, right, it's fucking backs against the wall. To be honest, and then Morelos is brought on, and I remember I put my phone back on the live stream because I was watching on He's Goal. Oh, the mighty He's Goal. So I put He's Goal back on, and I'm thinking, right, what's the crack? And I hear like a massive crowd reaction, and it's zooming in on Morelos, and I'm like, yes. And I hear like Andy Walker say, he's done it again, Alfredo Morelos, and I'm like, what is he, sunk Hibs? No, because I look at the top left, says still says 2-1, 2 reds beside it, and I'm like, for fuck's sake, man. And then, yeah, Morelos sent off here. He jumps up. I don't even know who he was contesting the ball with here, to be perfectly honest. He jumps up. It's like one arm to reach, and then he clearly knows, right, fuck it, this guy's behind me. Good night. Decks him. I mean, it's not even a proper contact, like, if we're being real, but it's stupid. Like, in my opinion, it's probably a yellow, but if someone does this against us, I'm saying that's a red all day long. Same, not with the Lundstrom one, I wouldn't say that's an actual red, even if that is against us, but like, same with the penalty incident for Hibs in the first half, I'd say that's a penalty all day long. Same with the one on Kolak, even though the one on Kolak's very weak. But, you know, if say Goldson holds a player like that, am I saying that's a penalty? It's just one of those ones, you know. You got, like, in my opinion, if it's a penalty, spin it the other way about. Say one of our players did that, would you be happy with it? Of course you're never going to be happy, but people get my logic here. Hibs then, which backs against the wall for us completely at this point for 20 minutes. We hold out for 18. Josh Campbell sticks one in top left, absolutely sinks us. We're beat. Well, I'll say we're beat at that point. Hibs start celebrating 2 each, and you're thinking, right, guys, there's like 3 minutes to go here, and Hibs are celebrating. They're against 9 men. Rangers just aren't going to go forward here. Why wouldn't they be grabbing the ball and trying to push for the winner? I don't know. Hibs things. But yeah, Rangers drop 2 points at the end of the day. Not good. Not good at all. I sip on the cup of tea, but aye, guys, that's going to do it for this match review. Hibs 2, Rangers 2. Very disappointing, but I seen us slipping up here the day I did. Especially when we went down to 9 men. I mean, at that point, the writing's on the wall, and to be honest, with 20 minutes to go, you'll probably take the point being down to 9 men. I expect the Hibs to go on and win ones, because 9 men's 9, 10's 10, but 9's 9, you get me, in other departments as well. But anyway, till next time, Hibs 2, Rangers 2, 9 men, Crumble!